Ow. God, what time is it? Did I? Oh no. Unbelievable. Wait. Paper here.
God, thank you so much. You're my hero of the day. Sorry I just sort of called you to arms like that. I just panicked a little bit.
No trouble at all.
Still.
Really, I mean it. It's not a problem.
Well, I'm gonna pay you back. I've got a $5 with your name on it. Speaking of, what is your name?
I'm Oliver, but I don't need your money. I was walking down this path anyway, and the extra exercise is good. The weather is wonderful at this time of year. It's perfect for nature walks, since the local flora flourishes in this climate. Sorry. What I meant to say was, what's your name?
Nice to meet you, Ollie. It's actually funny that you're named that. I had a cat named Ollie.
Had?
He didn't die or anything. I just had to give him to my grandparents before, well... moving all the way out here.
Oh my, you're new?
Yeah, I've been wandering around for a little while now. I was kinda getting worried it was obvious.
You seemed like you knew what you were doing to me. Not that I was paying much attention. I mean...
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying much attention either. Can't say this place exactly enraptured me. The only thing that's held my interest is the classes. That's about it.
I've got to admit, I'm kind of the opposite. Learning is great, don't get me wrong. But being all cramped up in lecture halls can be a little, well... claustrophobic.
That depends on where you're attending, yeah? Where do you go?
Echo Lake College. How about you?
Same! What a coincidence! Gotta say, all the people in the auditorium made me feel a bit better. It's a really nice school, all things considered. Reminds me of home. The city, I mean. This place is okay. I was so happy back home. There was so much going on, so many things to do and see. Sometimes I don't even get why my dumb parents made us move all the way out here. I didn't mean to go off like that. My bad. I've been bothered by it for a while.
There's plenty to do and see and love here too. The countryside is full of not-so-hidden treasures, you know?
Really?
Of course. I mean, just take the Platzel, for example.
The huh?
The Platzel, Mira.
I don't think I've ever even heard that word before, Ollie.
You haven't seen the Platzel? It's gorgeous. Are you busy? I could take you there right now if you want. Think of it like a grand tour. Guaranteed you'll love it or your money back.
You know what? You've got yourself a deal, Ollie boy. Lead the way. Legendary Plaza.
Platzel.
Right. The legendary pretzel. My bad.
When you called this place a plaza, I guess you weren't totally wrong. It's a bit more rustic strip mall than bustling hub, though.
I'll say, it's like a shopping mall, but way more cottagecore.
Pardon?
Don't tell me you've never been to a mall, Ollie. You can't be serious.
Oh, no. I didn't mean that. The other thing you said.
Cottagecore?
Yes, that's it.
It's a name for an aesthetic. Rustic and rural stuff, mostly, with romanticized aspects of the country thrown in for flavor. Lots of things about plants, farming, and whatnot. The aim of the game is cozy comfort.
Oh my. The more you describe it, the more familiar it sounds. I wonder if my garden at home counts as cottagecore.
If it's half as sweet as the stuff some of these florists are selling, I'll bet it does.
can finish your drawing when you get home. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. But are you, sure?
Certain. Consider this sort of housewarming present.
Could you pass over a packet of Miracle-Gro too? I want these to stay vibrant for as long as possible. Take care now. Oh man.
Is something wrong?
There's nothing wrong exactly. Just... it's getting pretty late. Not super duper late, but... you know...
No, you're right. We have been here a while. I'm sorry for hogging so much of your time.
Up. Stop right there, Oliver. I had a lot of fun today. You know that? It's the first time I felt really welcomed here. If it weren't for my dumb curfew, I'd probably keep chatting with you through half the night.
That's great to hear. I'm so glad I helped you give this place another chance.
I mean, I haven't got much choice. But you're really making this a lot less painful and boring, at the very least. Thanks for everything. Let's meet again soon, yeah? Toodles!
What a day. Oh, damn it. guess you could call it rough. But I sort of fell asleep through it.
I noticed. Didn't want to wake you up, though. It's common road trip etiquette. Not like it was a real road trip anyways. No I Spy, no tunes, just the sound of silence.
I wouldn't expect much, really. We were trapped in a metal-moving death machine on our way to a class trip.
That's kind of a sucky way to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what doesn't suck, though? We're buddies!
Huh? I know we're buddies, Mira. We have been for months.
No. I mean, yes, I know that. But that's not what I'm talking about. We're buddies for this field trip.
Mira, what are you talking about?
You seriously don't remember? You know, we're taking the boring elective for our degrees. When the professor said we'd be going to the aquarium, you agreed to pair up with me. Because I said there was a huge chance of me getting super duper bored.
Right. I remember now. Silly me.
The aquarium. One of those fellas with thalassophobia, maybe. That's fine, Ollie. If you get scared, you can hold my hand.
Weird.
Ollie, slow down. Breathe. The fish can't hurt you. They're gonna be in glass.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I mean, thank you. Yes, this is happening. We're buddying up so you won't be bored. And I remember saying we'd do that, and everything is fine.
Woohoo! Attaboy! That's the spirit. Worth 1,000 words after all. If Michelangelo could do it, so can I. your memory, since you're already forgetting a ton of stuff today.
Hurtful, but fair.
We're supposed to be hunting down a topic for a research paper on marine wildlife. It's due in a week or two, so we've got to hunt down our muse Toot Sweet.
Toot Sweet?
It's a French expression. It means right away, you know? Pronto, rapido, post haste.
Oh, well, in that case, you're right. Let's locate our subject, Toot Sweet, then. What about here?
Oh, Ollie! It's like you read my mind. I was just thinking about asking to go see the tide pools.
You must be really excited for this, huh?
Yep. I've always wanted to touch an anemone.
Let's go over there. I wouldn't want to interrupt anyone.
Yeah, I agree. What are you waiting for, Ollie? Don't be shy. Stick your hand in and grab an anemone.
No, thank you. I'm content to just watch.
Why? If you just wanted to watch, we could have gone to a different exhibit. They're called touch tanks for a reason.
I'd just rather not.
Would you rather touch a starfish? They're a bit less alien looking, if you've got a preference for that.
You know, I never really liked the idea of these touch tanks in general.
How come?
Well, they're great for educational purposes. I just can't ever be sure if... Actually, never mind. It's kind of silly.
No, go on. I promise I won't think it's silly or dumb or stupid.
All right. I just can never be sure if the critters like being touched. I've always been sort of averse to it. I know I'd be really unhappy if I was trapped in a tank, constantly poked and prodded all the time.
First of all, Ollie, that is not silly at all. Second of all, you might want to look at this. See this? In the trivia section, it says that the anemones have no brain. The likelihood that they feel pain is slim to none. As for the starfish... they also lack a centralized brain. But they've got complex nerves, so they can feel by touch. And they can see light, shape, and motion with their little eyes. Aww. My point is, they're not really sentient, Ollie. So you've got nothing to worry about when it comes to their discomfort. A As long as we don't have some weirdo coming in and ripping apart the starfish for fun, they'll be fine. They're well taken care of here.
I suppose. I'm just not really partial to keeping wildlife cooped up for human amusement, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Personally, I just love being able to engage with it all. It's like a whole other world, made accessible to regular people who love to learn. And we really do have a lot to learn from these creatures. They're so pretty and vibrant, filled with life and personality. It's a great source of inspiration. One of my best works was even based on a clownfish. Hunka hunka.
You know what? I can get behind that. It's admirable to want to learn from animals. I learn a lot from plants, so the concept isn't exactly a far cry from familiarity for me. But fish in particular tend to be a bit unsettling. I don't like how they seem to stare at me. Even the little guys in this tank have been still for an uncanny period of time. I'm sure of it.
Aw, Ollie. They're probably just interested in you. It's not every day they see a scaleless, four-eyed flesh giant roaming around.
Mira, if we're going off of logic based on novelty, I don't see why they wouldn't just stare at you instead. I'd hazard a guess that you're the prettiest, most vibrant thing in the whole aquarium right now.
What? You...
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Peachy Keen!
You can use your inside voice.
Hey, Ollie, is it hot in here or is it just me? Let's go. Let's go look at some more fish and change the topic.
If you say so, Mira. Whatever will help you calm down. Your face is all pink.
Let's go, Oliver.
So,
What now, Ollie?
what do you mean?
Well... I was just thinking. We've been to those little exhibits, right? And they're great, don't get me wrong. But... I was just wondering... Do you want to...
Aquatic showcases? Let me think. Of course, Mira. I don't see why not.
Yes! Let's hurry. I don't want the professor to notice we're wandering around too much. Oh my god! Wow.
Agreed.
I wasn't expecting this town to have, well, you know.
We've allotted a surprising amount of funding towards stuff like this. Wildlife research, conservation, the whole 9 yards. It's one of the things I love most about this place.
It almost makes me wish I brought my camera with me.
Don't you have your phone?
I mean, yeah, but it's not the same. The photo quality on it isn't that great. If I want to take a picture of something like this, I want to capture every detail I can. It's got to have feeling. If the picture turns out grainy, it loses the feeling.
Why don't you just draw it then?
Like, right now?
Of course. There's no time like the present, and no reason why you shouldn't. After all, a very wise person once told me that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And if Michelangelo could do it, so can you, right?
Oh, you're so right. You know what? When I get home, I think I'll bring in some Van Gogh vibes too. Splash some watercolor on this page to really set the tone. What do you think?
I'm not much of an artist myself, so I couldn't tell you. But I trust that whatever you decide will look fantastic.
Fantastic art, made with help from a fantastic muse.
Fantastic muse?
I'm talking about you.
I mean, I could infer that. I wasn't expecting it. I'm flattered. Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Mira.
Hmm? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. There was something I wanted to ask you, if that's all right.
Oh, go for it. I'm all ears.
Would you want to do this again sometime?
What, go on a field trip?
Sort of. I mean, not exactly. I mean, pairing up again and going somewhere nice, you know? Like this. Just the two of us, and not for a school thing.
A date?
Huh?
You're asking me on a date, right?
Yeah. You can say no. By the way, I won't mind. I'm sorry if this came out of left field. I just really wanted to...
I've got to think.
Right.
I'd love that, Ollie.
Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up. This is your stop. If you stay snoozing in here, I'm gonna have to charge you extra.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. How much is it that I owe you again?
You'll see the price on the app. It's charged straight to your card.
Apologies. I'm not used to dealing in credit. In the country, I mean, where I'm from. Sometimes checks, but very rarely.
Well, welcome to the city, mate. Rule number 1 is not to overshare with strangers.
Are there any other rules I should know about?
Rule number 2, personal space. Get out of people's cars when they tell you to.
And is there a third rule?
Out. Now.
Thank you for the ride. Have a good day. Looks like we both dressed to impress.
Sure did. Gets awfully chilly around here. Didn't want to get hypothermia. You'll have to excuse me.
Did you run all the way here? Mira, you didn't have to.
Did. It took forever to get ready, and I would have been beside myself if I were late.
You should take your time for these things. It's not that urgent.
Oh, yeah? You were on time, weren't ya? I needed to get ready and be here punctually, too. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Well, if it's any consolation, your efforts in getting ready really paid off. You look great.
Just as handsome as you always are. Oh man, look at what we're doing, standing so close to the curb. Get away from there, Ollie. You don't want to get hit.
Oh my.
Of vehicular manslaughter accounted for, we can talk about other cool stuff, like our date.
The possibility of... You know what? Never mind. Continue.
Since you took me out to the Platzel when we first met, I thought it would be really nice to show you around my old stomping grounds. There's a mall nearby that's, well, kind of near and dear to my heart, as materialistic as it sounds. I wanted to share that with you. We can walk and talk, maybe get something to eat, and get you some souvenirs. I even brought some art supplies. I'll want to get some pictures, but I thought it would be nice to immortalize some things in drawings too. It'll be like a tiny little scrapbook.
You really thought this through?
It's our first date. I wanted to be as prepared as possible.
That's not a bad thing. I'm just glad one of us knows what we're doing here. The city is kind of intimidating, I'll admit. I'm definitely out of my depth, so having you help and plan so much is a huge relief.
Oh, Ollie. That's what I'm here for. We've got to look out for each other. Just get rid of it. It was so bizarre to me.
Hey, wait. I think we're here.
Oh! It looks like we are. I hadn't even noticed. Majorly got away from us, huh?
Well, you know how the saying goes. Time flies when you're having fun.
That's true. I got so wrapped up in chatting that, to me, we sort of just fast traveled here.
Same, though I guess in my case, that's a good thing. If I hadn't been absorbed in what you were saying, I'd have ended up intimidated by all the tall buildings.
Heh, you get used to them after a while.
The only way to find out is through immersion therapy. Shall we?
Yes, let's. We're here! It feels like it's been forever since I got to visit.
Why you like this place. It's very high class.
Oh, you haven't seen the half of it. This isn't even close to the real classy venues. I once drove by another mall that was as big as a football stadium.
Really?
No. But it looked darn close.
I guess I'll have to see it to believe it, right?
Yeah, that's what we've got more dates for.
We do?
Well, I mean, yeah. If you want, I kind of planned some more we could go on if this one goes well. I hope that's okay.
Of course it is. I'm just a little surprised, that's all.
In a good way? Or a bad way?
Definitely in a good way. When I'm with you, pleasant surprises are always a given. We do have to get through this date before we can experience the others, though.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got sidetracked again. Let's see. We've got a couple of options. There's plenty to see. Since it's your first time here, why don't you pick what we do first?
Do you know any good places to eat around here?
Boy, do I! There's probably 500,000 food joints in this corner of the city alone. There's one that's pretty special to me, though. An old, greasy spoon cafe. My family and I used to go there on weekends to get breakfast. They make the best pancakes you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh, really? I've got to warn you, my mom makes damn good pancakes at home, so your diner has some stiff competition.
We'll see about that. The place isn't that far from here, only a few doors down. $20 says the food is just as good as what you have at home, if not better.
You've got yourself a deal. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just, I think the lights aren't on.
They could just be closed. Did we accidentally drop in on a holiday or something?
No, I checked my calendar beforehand. They're usually open at this time. Half the furniture is moved out.
Maybe they're just renovating?
No. They've definitely shut down.
Permanently? I'm so sorry, Mira.
You don't have anything to say sorry for. I just wasn't expecting it to be closed down so soon after we moved away. I'd sort of taken comfort in the idea that the diner would always be here, you know? I guess it's naive to think anything like that lasts forever. There were just so many good thoughts that I associated with this place. The fact that it's gone feels like some kind of cruel rug pull.
That's understandable, I suppose. But think of it this way. You had years and years of great memories with the diner, right? Just because it's not here anymore doesn't mean all of those good times will disappear. Your family bonded here. You gotta have fun conversations, eat good food, and start your days off with smiles on your faces. As cliche as it sounds, I guess what I mean is that since you can't change the fact that it's gone, focusing on the fact that it was here to begin with might help with the grief.
I guess that does make sense.
And hey, that means we can make new memories. Next time we go out together, I could show you some food spots that are closer to where you live. My treat. If you like them enough, you could even bring your family.
That'd be really nice, Ollie. Thank you. Oh? What's this? Hey, take a look at this real quick. It's some kind of poster.
Is it for the diner?
No, some kind of medical thing, I think. There's a lot of words I can't pronounce.
What this is all about. A clinical trial for cures for degenerative memory loss.
That's not a whole lot to go off of. Does it say anything else?
I don't think so. It just has a list of sponsors for the experiment.
Seems pretty vague. Let me look it up and see what I can find. Huh. There's just super muddled results about all sorts of diseases. It could be anything.
Well, hopefully we'll never have to find out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Since this place is closed...
Oh, right. Since this place is closed, do you want to do something else? Maybe sightsee, just walk and talk some more?
That would be great, actually. You're a mind reader. just about to suggest that.
I think you were about to suggest it, but I interrupted you. My bad. You've got to let me know to stop doing that.
Every time you interrupt me, I'll ask you to put $1 in the interruption jar. How about that? That way, you'll have an incentive to...
That sounds perfect. Wait.
You know the rules, Mira. Come on.
Fine. Only 'cause it's for the betterment of our dynamic.
So, what should we do next?
I'm content to just hang out, but I do sort of want to take a look at a certain store real quick, if that's all right with you.
Oh, of course. I don't mind. Do you want me to come with, or...?
Obviously. Come on. Without further ado, my favorite place ever, the Nemesis Boutique.
If you're going to advertise my business for me, at least do it right. This isn't the Nemesis Boutique. It's just Nemesis. Nemesis. Can you pronounce that?
Without further ado, my favorite place ever. Now, Mazine?
Much better. Now, are you going to come in and buy something, or are you content to just scare away my business?
Oh, sorry. We were just passing by.
No, you were staring. Window shopping is a pauper's pastime, you know. Have you even noticed that you're blocking the line?
There is no line.
There would be if you didn't stand in the way. Go on, be off with you.
She really doesn't seem too pleasant. How do you even know her?
Oh, well, she's kind of my boss? In a way, I mean. I took an internship with her for a bit before moving.
Were there no other nicer options?
I mean, there definitely were. But I wanted to get my foot in the door of the fashion world. I looked up to her. I still sort of do. Her summer collections sell like hotcakes. The elite love them. Her spring and winter collections, though, they kind of struggle to get off the shelves. I assume that's why she's so grumpy.
I can see why people wouldn't want to shop here. Her mood is a bit off-putting, to say the least.
Oh, they don't mind her mood. It's probably just the clothes. They're kind of what I think you'd call an acquired taste. Here, check this out.
Is that a bunch of bananas?
Right? Or an upside-down umbrella.
It looks like someone decided to wear a tent.
And you can buy a tent for $20. Just try and guess how much this thing costs. Close. 3.5 million.
What?
Yep. I don't like being mean, but nothing about it is appealing. Fashion should be comfortable and affordable, but this? It's not even close to being either.
Awfully impractical, too.
Ugh, that's another thing that riles me up about it. Where are you even supposed to wear stuff like that? Winter and spring fashion needs to be practical. People dress up in winter to protect themselves against the cold.
Boy, do they. The winter is a tough time for me. I'm not fond of the chill at all. I've gone tobogganing only once in my life, and it was so bitterly cold that I thought I'd freeze to death without at least 3 layers on.
Just imagine if you had the perfect coat. Only 1 extra layer is necessary, and you'd be free to enjoy the snow as you please. And spring? Spring is a time of new beginnings. People clean, cook, work, and garden in the springtime. That stuff is super hard. People deserve to be in good quality clothes while they try to make the world a better place. Like I said. I do look up to her. But there are things I know I can help her improve on. That's why we worked so closely together. And that's why I'm still working on some designs, even though I live so far from this place.
You still work on designs?
Oh, Ollie, why do you think I carry my sketchbook around everywhere? Inspiration could strike from any direction. Visual stimulus comes at me left, right, and center. I gotta be ready for it.
Wow. I guess you really meant it when you called me your muse.
I sure did. I can't even believe you still remember that.
I try to remember a lot of what you say. The smallest compliments you give mean the world to me. You know, every moment matters. I'm not that used to hearing all this stuff either. So the feelings are amplified.
I guess I've just got to say it even more. Eventually, you'll get used to it.
Maybe. But it'll never be any less significant. Oh, Mira. I wanted to ask. Can I, Can I see one of your drawings? One of the fashion ones, I mean.
Oh, absolutely. I'll give you a sneak peek at one of my exclusive works. I've never shown anyone this. It's part of a spring collection that I want to pitch someday.
Oh my! Gosh, if I wore dresses, I think that would be my first pick.
When I make it big, you can be the first person to try it on. Silly, you have to sit still.
Mira, people are watching me.
It's because you're hot stuff, Ollie. Now, sit still, or I won't get that beautiful blush right. I want to make this perfect. How else will I remember who I went on a date with? Joking. I'm joking, Ollie. Ooh, I might have to start over to capture that excellent look on your face. Wait. Oh!
Oh, sorry.
No, it's me. I panicked.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You first.
I totally spooked myself and turned my face. Sorry. But cheek kisses don't count, right? Even if they're nice? If you're okay with it, maybe we do take two? I think I would really like that if you're, down.
I'd really like that too. She just fell asleep.
Thanks for putting her to bed.
Well, thank you for handling playtime. I'm glad she's got so much energy, but I'm equally glad we take shifts.
We really killed it making that kid, huh? Keeps us on our toes.
I would never ask for anything else. I'm sorry, Mira.
No. I won't accept any apologies. You had no control over this happening. What's important is that we got it diagnosed. And we're making a plan to get through it.
Mira, I'm so sorry. I know you don't like to hear it, but this isn't fair to you.
Ollie, I'm just happy that we can have days like today. A beautiful spring day.
I wish I could give you that every day.
Do you remember when you proposed to me?
Yes. The whales.
You thought you were being so romantic by proposing during a whale watching trip.
The whales were not impressed.
But I was. You threw that ring right into the ocean just to grab me to safety when that whale breached too close to the boat. I thought I was in a romance novel.
I felt so awful after. Didn't we try to go scuba diving the next day just to see if we could find it again? Everyone said the ocean was just too big, though.
As the intended recipient of the ring, I think it was a small price to pay to see someone yell at the largest animals on the planet on my behalf. Now that was romantic. Who else would fight a whale for me? It couldn't have been more perfect. Things don't always go our way, but we do what we can to make every moment count. You told me once that we should focus on the good times rather than what is lost. All the other days are a small price to pay to have these moments where you're fighting for me again.
You remember that?
You've always been worth remembering, Ollie. Who else would defy time and fate and biology for me? I I would not trade a single day we've had together for anything.
What did I do to deserve you?
You are my paper-catching hero. My plant-loving, fish-fearing, always supportive, whale-fighting muse. How could a girl resist?
If you like this video, check out our channel for more. Also, don't forget to subscribe.